The stories that have withstood the test of time often share a common thread. A mystery that defies explanation, an enigma that evades closure. As we delve into the annals of criminal history, we find that some murders have seared themselves into the collective consciousness, becoming infamous not only for the brutality of the crimes, but also for the shadows they cast on our understanding of justice. In today's deep dive, we're going to unravel the tangled webs of 5 chilling murder cases that continue to perplex and haunt investigators, leaving an enduring impact on law enforcement and society as they echo through the years. The specters of these cases lurk in the dark corridors of unsolved mysteries, beckoning us to scrutinize the motives, suspects, and confounding challenges that have prevented closure. Prepare to step into a world where the quest for answers has spanned decades, where the yearning for justice has never waned, and where the human capacity for evil meets the relentless determination of those who seek to bring light to the darkest of deeds. To commence our sinister journey, we encounter the nefarious figure known as Jack the Ripper, a name that has become synonymous with terror. In the autumn of 1888, a series of gruesome murders unfolded in the squalid streets of Whitechapel, London. The brutality exacted on at least 5 women, collectively known as the Canonical Five, was marked by such ferocity that it gave rise to a legend that pervades popular culture to this day. The elusive killer's ghastly signature was his savage mutilations, an MO that spawned a pantheon of theories about his identity and purpose, despite an extensive investigation that ensnared the public imagination. The true identity of Jack the Ripper melted away into the mists of time, never to be ascertained. The specter of this shadowy assassin lingers over the cobblestone lanes of Whitechapel, forever ensnaring the minds of those who dare to ponder his true countenance. Transitioning from the gaslit alleys of Victorian London to the glitz and underbelly of post-war America, the Black Dahlia murder presents a tale no less chilling or perplexing. In January of 1947, a horrifying discovery was made in a vacant lot in Los Angeles. The bisected body of aspiring actress Elizabeth Short, her visage slashed into a macabre grin known as the Glasgow Smile. The media frenzy that followed would dub her the Black Dahlia, in reference to her striking appearance and a film noir popular at the time. The brutality of the murder and the seemingly personal nature of the mutilations sparked numerous theories, casting a wide net of suspects ranging from jilted lovers to Hollywood elites. Yet even with modern advances in forensics, the identity of her killer and the motive for such a grisly act remain locked away, taunting us with the possibility that someone walked away with murder under the glow of the Hollywood sign. As we peel back the layers of these ghastly tales, I invite you, the astute observer, to share your thoughts on these enigmatic cases. Who do you think lurked behind the shadow of Jack the Ripper or the Black Dahlia's untimely demise? Engage with us in the comments below. And if you find yourself captivated by the unraveling strands of history's darkest stories, don't hesitate to subscribe for more deep dives into the abyss of unsolved mysteries. With our exploration of timeless cold cases continuing, we cast our gaze toward the chilling exploits of the Zodiac Killer, a moniker that incites dread even half a century after his heinous spree. Northern California, during the late 1960s and early 1970s, became the hunting ground for this enigmatic fiend. The Zodiac dispatched cryptic letters to the media and law enforcement, each one a tantalizing tapestry of ciphers, clues, and threads. His morbid correspondence evoked the image of a killer mocking those who dared to decode his twisted mind. With a confirmed tally of 5 victims and a self-proclaimed body count of 37, the Zodiac's true legacy is one shrouded in uncertainty, his identity forever masked behind a veil of haunting correspondence and gruesome theatrics. It's essential, however, not to neglect the intimate nature of these stories. Behind every case are humans whose lives were snatched away, leaving behind grieving families and a ripple of consequences. This harrowing reality is perhaps best encapsulated by the story of JonBenet Ramsey, a 6-year-old beauty queen whose image captivated the nation after her tragic murder in 1996. The Ramsey household in Boulder, Colorado, became the focal point of a media maelstrom and a complex investigation that entangled family members, possible intruders, and a web of theories that has only grown denser with time. The tapestry of evidence, from a ransom note laced with inconsistencies to the perplexing divulgence of crime scene details, has painted a picture that remains bafflingly half-finished, an incomplete puzzle that mocks our yearning for resolution. Lastly, we shift to the eastern shores, where the whispering grasses of Ocean Parkway in Long Island conceal secrets of a predator dubbed the Long Island Serial Killer. The grim tally attributed to this shadowy figure rests with the skeletal remains of at least 10 individuals, mostly women with connections to the sex trade. Their final resting place, discovered in the brambles and sand, thrust the investigation into the public eye, igniting fear and frustration at the elusiveness of the killer. The efforts of law enforcement have been mired by the daunting challenges of linking crimes across jurisdictions, the stigmatic light shed on the victims' professions, and an insidious predator whose cunning ensures his continued evasion from justice. As we contemplate the heinous acts of the Long Island serial killer, the Zodiac, Jack the Ripper, and the mysterious perpetrator behind the Black Dahlia murder, it's important to recognize the critical role of vigilance in the pursuit of truth. Each unresolved case serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of criminal investigations and the profound need for advancements in forensic science and detective work. If you've been intrigued by the harrowing details and unanswered questions these cases present, take a moment to like this video, support the channel, and join in on our journey to unravel history's most perplexing, unsolved cases. It is crucial to acknowledge the tragic reality that lies beyond the intrigue of these stories, the lives brutally cut short, and the families left to grapple with an absence that can never be filled. The haunting nature of these infamous murders extends beyond the notoriety of the cases themselves into the heart of a society that continues to seek solace in answers and resolution. For the investigators dedicated to shedding light on these dark chapters of criminal history, the legacy of these murders is a solemn vow to persevere, a promise to keep delving into the abyss until justice can at last be served.